Yo, what's poppin', guys? I am back here, and we're gonna run some Druid sub farm here on Star with the open, of course. It's been a while. Haven't played Battles 1, but like Battles 2 is actually also fun. If you guys haven't played Battles 1 already, make sure to like check that game out. Like, I think Ninja Kiwi really needs to step up on the advertising campaign, needs to step up on the advertisements, you know, with Battles 1 and Battles 2. Battles 1's a really cool game though. You know, it's a completely different game. You can't really compare it to Battles 2. I mean, it's like the same concept and stuff, but with different towers and different stuff. You know, for example, in Battles 1, starting off with a sniper is a death sentence, like what my opponent's doing right now. They're actually somehow living. I personally don't think the Sniper Monkey is a very good tower in Battles 1 or Battles 2. But my opponent's using it right now, so we'll see if they can beat me with that. See if they can beat us with that. And let's plop a banana farm, ideally at the end of this round, so we can get all the round 4 bananas. Alright, pop this, and we need to lose some lives right now. Our opponent's like kind of helping us with that, which is perfect. Anyway, guys, if you guys haven't played Battles 1 before, you guys gotta install it. You guys gotta install Battles 1. You gotta install the game. Using quick shot team tower stun, and being quick shot team tower stun, and defending quick shot team tower stun. These are experiences that you'll never get to experience. Like, yeah, these are all like must-have experiences, you know. But anyway, we're actually like leaking a little bit more than we should be right now. So let's go for this. Oh, we're below 60 lives. What is our Druid doing? Our Druid's like AFK right now. Alright. And I mean, our opponent has a sniper army. Alright, we'll see if this works out for them. What are they doing? What are you doing, my guy? 5 snipers. You're in Hall of Masters, buddy. 5 sniper monkeys. What is going on? Alright. We actually have no brambles on the track right now, which is dangerous. Pop a second banana farm. Alright, now we got some brambles. But what are they doing right now? What are they doing? 5 sniper monkeys. They're like somehow fine. I think with the 2 shrapnel shots and the Quincy, they're carrying. But like the rest, I don't think the 3 sniper monkeys are actually doing anything. And what is our Druid doing? Like, did the Druid get nerfed? I do not know what the Druid's doing right now. I honestly don't. The Druid's like AFK. Alright, we'll go for Heart of Thunder. I don't know what's wrong. Usually you would be able to survive with just a Druid of Wrath. But we're actually losing lives right now. Don't know what's happening. Maybe we could have placed our Druid a little bit higher. Then we've been fine. Alright. Should we send our opponent yellow Bloons? I don't think it's worth it. Wait. They upgraded one of them to a semi-automatic rifle, right? Alright. I don't know what my opponent's doing right now. I don't even know if I want to keep this game on in the video. But it's alright. This is funny. This is funny, you know. Some comedy always has to be there. They're actually soloing zebras now with that thing, the semi-automatic rifle. They're actually doing surprisingly well. I don't know what the 3 other sniper monkeys are doing, but like honestly, if they only had the 1 sniper monkey, they would actually be fine. Let's not lose though, because this would be pretty embarrassing. Honestly, if they only had the sniper automatic rifle, this might actually be fine. And if they like spent the rest of the money on eco, they might actually be fine. Okay, we'll go for you. Yeah, and then we'll see if our opponent wants to send us any camo balloons. Should we rush them? I think we need to rush them, but like, I don't know if we should. Alright, let's try a little bit, alright? Let's test the waters. It's a little bit of a bloom boost. Test the waters. Okay. What is this? Are they good? Wait, they're dead on my screen. What? They leaked to 26 lives. We sent them a little bit more, they would have been dead. What? Alright, looks like they have the 4th tier upgrade now, so they are fine, I guess. Alright, that rush didn't work, unfortunately. Did force a tower boost though. I guess we could re-rush. Should we re-rush them? Yeah, let's re-rush. Yeah, let's end the game. Let's end the game. Hopefully they don't have a tower boost back. If they have a tower boost back, we're screwed. But I don't think so. I think they are a little bit... I think they're dead. They DC. They're dead. Alright. Well, on to the next one. I don't know what my opponent's doing right there, but on to the next one. Alright. This opponent looks a little bit more serious. They're running Azili, and we're running NG Farm Super. It's one of my favorite maps because we can run the slowdown. It's just because of the slowdown that I like this map a lot. Let's plop our Churchill down, and we actually shouldn't leak too many lives. And we're gonna space eco actually. It's really important that you get your farm round 2 so that you can get your banana plantation round 6. It's a crazy early round for a banana plantation. You can get your banana plantation super early. It's gonna definitely help out. And you actually need this money because the super monkey is a very expensive tower. So I think the 275 we can sell one more set. Perfect. And now we gotta pop up banana farm right now. There we go. Alright, and we'll put our monkey farmer down. And we're actually gonna keep space ecoing because we need our banana plantation really early. My opponent's running wizard and they have 2 wizards out with this lily. I assume they're gonna pop a banana farm soon, but I don't know about that. They're gonna anti-stall. They're gonna make all the rounds really short. I'm also kind of making the rounds really short, which is not good for us, but it is what it is. And if we target our Churchill on first, we can maybe make the rounds a little bit longer. But then, by not popping the natural Bloons, but then we're probably going to end up losing a bunch of lives. Look, we're almost gonna have enough for a banana plantation. This is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. We're gonna get our banana plantation super early. You might be like, how are we gonna pop black Bloons? Well, we're not gonna worry about that because we have the ability. We have the Churchill ability. Look, cannon fires faster and shots can pop camo Bloons or can pop black Bloons. So we're gonna use that. But unfortunately, that only lasts I think 7 seconds or 8 seconds. And after that's over, we're gonna put an engineer at the beginning of the track. So, which is kind of why we gotta stop ecoing right now, in order to afford that guy. We need 2 bananas. One more banana, please. One more banana. Perfect. Alright, now that we got this guy up, we can eco a little bit more. And let's use this guy now. Let's use the ability, and then we gotta pop a NG at the beginning of the track. This will pop most black Bloons. The problem is it doesn't pop all black Bloons. So you got NG on strong. This should pop the rest of the black Bloons. Right? Yeah, it's doing fine right now. And I don't think we can do anything against our opponent's defense. But look, we have like double the amount of farms as our opponent. This is great. And look, we have a second farm down. This one we're gonna upgrade 2 times top path, and then we're gonna try to get a bank later. Okay, this is actually chasing right now. Let's go for sentry guns and faster engineering, so we can pop these Bloons down. We're losing lives. I don't know why. And if they send us 0 Bloons, we'll have to go for sprockets. We'll send them 0 Bloons. They have wizard bomb. Great loadout. And let's go for. They're not sending us any zebras, so we're fine. Let's go for valuable bananas. We're so greedy. We're so greedy, guys. If they send us anything next round, we're so dead. So dead if they send us anything next round. But hopefully they don't. And we also have the ability that we can use. We have the Churchill ability that we can use if they decide to send us anything. Alright, they actually don't. Now we actually have enough money for a Sanctuary Expert. Should we send our opponent like 3 sets of camo purples? Okay, force that up. Yeah, they're fine. We're gonna be able to go for our Sentry, or we're gonna be able to go for a bank round 13. Our eco is a little bit lower than usual, but it's fine. We'll go for a Sentry Expert right now. They're sending us Group Blacks. We need this guy. We need this guy. Alright. We didn't even have to sell Sentry Expert. Great. Perfect. Look at all these sentries, man. Look at all these sentries. It's just a regular sentry. And look at these sentries, man. We have so many sentries on the map. Alright, let's try to go for 1000 eco. Eco is pretty important because you can only fit a limited amount of farms on this map. And afterwards, if my opponent decides to send very stupid rushes, that will make both of us have no money. Like fortified UMGs and group ceramics, tight ceramics. We're probably gonna end up selling a lot of our farms. And the only income source we're gonna have left is eco, which is why I think going for 1200 eco is not a bad idea. Man, feels so good playing this game again. Feels so good. Let's plop a banana farm down right around now. Or do we even need a banana farm? I think it's actually a good idea to go for a balloon trap instead of a banana farm. Let's go for a balloon trap. But my opponent's ecoing. When do we want to go for that? I think before our IMF one for sure. Let's try to slowly go for it. Should we stop ecoing now? Yeah, let's stop ecoing and go for a balloon trap. Our balloon trap's also gonna be a source of income, so I don't think we need all that much eco. Let's try to plop our. We can also crosspath this, so we can so the balloon traps spawn a little bit faster. Perfect. And we have the monkey farm next to our balloon trap. Intentionally. Yeah, we're gonna make money like this, and we're gonna try to go for IMF loan now. Let's go for IMF loan. Alright. Someone came in the room and said hello. Anyway. Got max balloon trap now. Got my IMF loan. Our next step's definitely gonna be anomics, so let's try to go for that. Look, we have so much money right now. This feels so great. Should we go for a second NG? Second balloon trap? I think later though, a little bit later. Alright. We can also send our opponent a BFB, but I think we just wanna take it late game. Okay, they sent us a BFB. Oh, a fortified one actually. We're gonna have to deal with this. So let's go for knockback on strong. And yeah, I think a tower boost. This is a tower boost spot, definitely. Let's go for you as well. This is a tower boost spot. There's not all that much we can do about it. Or we can go for like we can gotta collect this guy. Go for you, sell you, use you, go for you. Nice, we have anomics. But we have anomics, but also a BFB on our screen. So this kind of we kind of have to deal with this. Okay, should we tire boost this? Let's tire boost. Oh, don't die here, please don't die. No, we almost died. We almost died. Actually, almost died. All right, against this guy, we're screwed. We're so screwed here. All right, we made money, but we're so screwed. All right. No. All right. No, I sold our nomics. Sold our nomics. No, my guys, we sold our nomics. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's why eco is important. All right. What do we do now? We can afford it. We can get it back. We can get it back. All right, we can get it back. We have balloon trap money. That was sketchy. We shouldn't have went for the robo monkey in the first place. We might still have to tower boost this. We're gonna be able to get it up in a little bit. Look, if we watch this. We're gonna sell you, and then after our next balloon trap, Alright, we're gonna use you, and okay, we're gonna tire boost. We're gonna use everything tire boost. Shoot, are we good? Defend this! Oh man, that was close. That was so close. I hope NG's cleansing foam actually removes camo off DDTs. I think it does, right? Removes camo off DDTs. We should be fine, alright. Let's just spam a bunch of cleansing foams. So that our defense can kill DDTs. But we have a Novics out, alright? We have a Novics out. We can send our opponent DDTs and then they'll most likely die. But they can assassin ability. We don't want to burn our eco right now. Oh, gotta plop that down. Okay. Against this guy, we can, what do you do against this guy? Okay, I have no clue what to do. Alright, let's overclock you. Oh, let's go for Dark Knight. Let's hard boost. Defend this, please. Defend this. No, we're dead. Oh man. Okay, this is the closest game I've ever played. It's the closest game I've ever played in my life. Man, what do we do? Alright, overclock, sell you. Overclock you. We have no more tower boost though. Let's use you. Didn't do anything. Oh shoot. We can tech her. Let's go! Let's go, guys. It's got to be the closest game of my life. Alright, now I think they're dead. Man, the DDTs got way too far. I thought the Sun God would do better. The Sun God plus Robo Monkey. It's literally so expensive. Such an expensive combo. And like they even have camera detection. I don't know why it took so long for them to pop DDTs. But that was a good game. Alright. Well, next match, and I'm gonna plop a Dartling here. I'm gonna go Super Monkey again. The Super Monkey was fine last game, but I realized I made a mistake, by the way, last time. I watched a recording and I actually sold my Nomics without going for the Banana Salvage upgrade, which was definitely a mistake. Alright, here we're gonna try to send a couple blues and then greens. Get all the balloons layered on top of each other so that we can force defense off our opponent. And we're gonna go for our powerful darts soon. Why does their Dartling shoot badminton balls? I like typically like don't pay much attention to cosmetics, but like when a Dartling's shooting fire and using fire to shoot badminton birdies, gotta make a comment. I think we're gonna go for a Benjamin next round. Yeah, they're probably gonna do the same thing. They also have Benjamin, by the way. And we can plop it down at the end of the round. Pop it down right now. Perfect. I wonder what my opponent's third tower is. It might be Ninja, it might be Super. The reason Super actually works here is because you can actually remove the middle tile. The middle, I don't even know what you call these things. Planets. Middle stone. If you remove that, you can trade it off for a ton of cash. 4,000 I think it is, the middle one. I'm gonna remove all of them except the big one and the one where my Dartling's on. Like right here. I'll show you guys next round, in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, farm. Almost forgot about that. Alright, so let's also place a banana farmer. And then we're gonna remove you. Remove you. No! Man, I'm so bad at the game. I'm actually so bad at the game, guys. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that, guys. Man, oh my goodness. I want to collapse right now. Because, okay, I always run Druid or like Bomb on this map. This is probably my second or third time running Dartling on this map. Which is why, and when you have Druid or Bomb, you always remove the top one and the bottom one. I ended up removing the top one, and which is what you're supposed to do, and then remove the bottom one because I don't know what I was thinking. And that ended up selling my Dartling. So now we have 32 lives, and Can't do anything. We're like half dead right now. I think we're dead next round. And now we lost our best hydrocarbon spot. Let's go for a plant actually. My opponent went for salvage for, oh man. We're supposed to go for marketplace. Forgot about that. Benjamin actually buffs marketplace now. I skimmed through the balance changes. Let's see here. Are we good here? I think we should be fine with these yellows. But against like this, we will Benji ability. We'll see what our opponent does here. And man, guys, yeah, we don't talk about that, alright? We actually ended up losing our best hydrocarbon spot. And that's dumb. And now we can't even remove this guy. Alright, yeah, they're fine. As for us, we're a little bit off. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna go really late. I don't think this is looking that well for us. We're gonna have to try to send choke rushes at our opponent, try to make them lose. Bro, that's so cool though. How their hydropods are also badminton birdies. That's so cool. Alright, let's force their ability, their Benji ability, and then we'll just send stupid massive rushes. That's what we're gonna do. And if they work, they work. If they don't, they don't. Okay. Now next rush tower boost. Now this should force tower boost. Perfect. Are they dead? No, they're good. And then they're dead. Let's freaking go, guys. Man. Alright. Let's go. That's gonna wrap up today's video. Yeah. Excuse my dumb mistakes. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.